The big event, the big stress is over. But have you really put the stress behind you? It is really common, at least in my life, it's really common for me to get through a whole season of stress and difficulty and preparation for a big event like Easter or commencement or a major paper at the end of a term. And to be done and to think, oh, good, now I don't have to deal with that anymore. And then discover within a day or so that I've gotten sick. And that happens because I haven't really set the stress to bed. I haven't really dealt with all of the emotional dimensions of what I've just been through. And they lurk in the background. And then my body has to insist that I take time and pay attention. So in these days, after a major stressor has changed in our national life, let me suggest to you that you take a few minutes and pause to actually put that stress to bed so that you can look forward and take on the challenges, the significant challenges that still remain in front of you and in front of us as a nation. How to do that? I suggest 3 things. First, keep breathing. In other words, take some time to very intentionally do deep breathing, perhaps even counting to 8 on an in-breath, holding it for a second and counting to 8 on the out-breath. If you do that 10 times, it actually resets some physical metabolism in you and shifts your body's ability to be responsive. But I also invite you, after you've made that shift, to pause and take some intentional moments to thank your feelings, to thank the feeling that you had of being stressed, of being concerned and pressured, anxious, fearful, whatever the feelings were that you experienced through these last several weeks and perhaps these last 10 months. To pause and thank those feelings and let them know that they've done their work for you. Your fear has made you pay attention to what you do and whether you mask and how you organize your time. Your anxiety has kept you attentive to the fact that there's fear there you need to pay attention to. Your sadness has been a way of being empathic with other people and being connected to other people, even when we've been required to be distant. So thank all of those feelings and let them know that you don't need their assistance for right now. You've got new feelings that you're going to need their assistance for. Feelings about the challenges that you can now turn and face in this time. And you might, third thing, you might actually choose a new song or a new mantra to live into the new challenges that you can now take on in this time. I've been using the same baptism song actually to wash my hands with every time I come into my home. And I think it's time to change songs as a way of marking this is a new season. It's not that this season won't have its own stresses. It almost certainly will. But it's time to not bring the old stress with us into the new so that we have refreshment in order to be able to take on what is yet to come. Try it, won't you?